nerds. Okay, let's jump into it. It's been a while. I'm kidding. It's been a day. I'm trying to get more consistent. And because last time we did the Primarina centered team, where we had a team for Primarina, the Lynx approved team, it followed a set of rules. And I wanted to do that again with Incineroar and follow the same rules and basically just build a team for you guys. Quick run through the rules. The full leg version is on the Primarina version, but if you don't want to watch that and you just want a quick run through, here it is. You have to fire, a water, a grass, and an electric type. We prefer Pokemon that evolve, and we prefer if they start at their first Evo, which is basically it. There's not too much else to it. Also, I'm going to be doing Decidui, because, I think everyone wants Decidui. I hope. This is a new series. I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, let's get into the video. Oh, one more thing. I'm trying to put different Pokemon on every team. It's okay if you, want to use a Pokemon from a different, one of these videos. I don't know, if you wanted to use, Vikavolt instead of a Alolan Raichu. Just if you wanted to do that, that's okay. Just don't overlap with any types. That's another rule. I forgot to say that. Anyway, let's jump into the Incineroar centered team right now. Like I mentioned in the intro, this is around Incineroar, and we have to have Incineroar on the team. So here he is. For a moveset, I give him Darkest Lariat, Flamethrower, Cross Chop, and Earthquake. These because his attack is very good. And everything else is, better than okay. It's not great, but it's better than okay. Except his speed, which is kind of bad, but you'll get over it, He'll be a great Pokemon. Anyway, there's not really a place to find him, and I think you know how to pick your starter. I think. Hopefully. Anyway, that basically covers him. There's not a lot to go over with him. So let's move on to the next team member. Next up is the Route 1 legend of this game. And of course, you've already guessed it. It's Yungoos. No, not getting you? Oh, come on. It's Pichu. Alright, Pichu is just the man, the myth, the legend. You gotta love Pichu. It evolves into a Alolan Raichu, which is another amazing electric type that you could find on just Route 1. It's amazing. I love this Pokemon. You can find it, of course, on Route 1. For moves, I'd give it Psychic and Thunderbolt for stab, and then Brick Break, and Nasty Plot. Brick Break, I'm not 100% sure on, because the attack is, meh. But Nasty Plot, get that on there. It's going to help you out a lot. Because this thing is a special attacking, speedy beast. And you are going to like it on your team. Trust me. It's amazing. Okay, hear me out. I have a feeling a lot of you are just going to kick this Pokemon off of your team and never use it. But you should, because it is an amazing water type. If you've already guessed it, it's Toxapex. Don't kick this thing off for Golisopod, please, because it has a beefy defense and special defense stat. This thing, okay, I'm just going to give you a strategy right here. Switch this thing in when your team is low, and it will tank those hits like a boss. Sure, it won't be able to dish out too much damage back, but it will tank a lot of hits and will finish off a battle easily if it can just tank hits the entire time. You can hit it with small damage because its attack stat and special attack are not too good, but it's going to come in handy, okay? Just use this guy. For a moveset, I give it Baneful Bunker, Surf, Sludge Bomb, and Ice Beam. And you can find it in legit any fishing spot. Marini. You can find Marini in any fishing spot. But, just use this guy. Give him a chance and you won't regret it. For our grass type, I'm not trying to do a repeat. But you can if you want. But I don't suggest it. It's pretty bad. with a base stat total of 405. Oh crap, it is really bad. But if you want to use it, you go ahead and use it, because it's a special attack and special defense are okay. And if you've already guessed, this Pokemon is Shiinotic. Now, this is a cool Pokemon. Like, it's a mushroom. It's like a fairy mushroom. It's very interesting. You can find Morwell in Brookwood Hill if you're playing Ultra Moon, and the Lush Jungle. For a moveset, I'd give it Giga Drain and Moonblast for stab, and then Sludge Bomb and Signal Beam for coverage. Like, I've been backing up all these other Pokemon when they're not too good, like Toxapex is a tax stat. But this Pokemon really isn't that good, and I just needed something to cover. I'm sorry, you don't really have to use this thing. You might just use Terracina, but, give it a chance. Now, we're into the Pokemon where I don't really care what they are. They're not really following any rules, except you just have to find their base form, and they hopefully evolve. For our first one, I suggest Palossand, because Palossand gets overlooked quite a lot. And it's a great Pokemon. It's got a beefy defense stat and a real good special attack. Like, you can find this thing on Hano Beach on Akala Island. And Route 15 if you're playing Ultra Moon. But Hano Beach is pretty early game. This guy will come pretty early game. For stab, I'd give it Earthquake and Shadow Ball. And then for coverage, I'd give it Stone Edge and Psychic. I'm pretty proud of that moveset. I find it quite good. Maybe not Earthquake, but a special ground move would come in handy. You look into it. You'll find something good. You always do. So use this guy, cause you won't regret it. Last member, it's Picky Peck. You can find this guy on Route 1. You can have a 3-man team by the end of Route 1. Like, what? Of course, it becomes Toucannon, and Toucannon is a very solid Pokemon. I think it's very good. It's mostly average, and its attack stat is really good. For stab, I'd give it Beak Blast, its signature move, and Fly, and then for coverage, I'd give it Brick Break and Overheat. This is a great Pokemon, and you can get it so early, and it'll be able to deal a lot of damage to Larlantis if Torracat at the time can't do it. So, yeah. That basically wraps up the team. I'm pretty proud of this team, except Shiinotic, you might want to switch it off, but you could use it if you want. I just decided I'd give you a reliable grass type and trying to switch it up, In the next one, we won't have to deal with the grass type because, yeah, the starter is. And of course, the next one's going to be Decidueye. I'm still working on my Nuzlocke, so yeah, it's taken a while. And it's going very well. I love, just playing Pokemon. Nuzlocks aren't as fun, but they're pretty close. I'm enjoying it. It's not perfect, though. You understand what I mean? We've had some sad deaths. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, which will hopefully be tomorrow. So long, farewell.